We're learning more tonight about the man who runs Indiana's largest privately held company.
Dan Starr is the president and CEO at Do It Best, and 1 week ago, Governor Eric Holcomb awarded him the Sagamore of the Wabash, one of the highest honors the governor can bestow.
In a word, the culture.
That's what first drew Dan Starr to Do It Best in 2005. He's been president and CEO since 2016.
People are not treated differently by virtue of their position. There are no classes or class distinctions. This is a team environment, and what's more, it's a servant-led environment.
Serving 3,800 independently owned stores across the U.S. and in 54 countries with products and knowledge. A number of those stores elevate their local brand over the Do It Best brand.
And that's by design. Largest hardware store in the country is located in Hartville, Ohio. It's known as Hartville Hardware. You could fit a Home Depot and a football field under their roof. They are a member of ours. They don't use our brand. So yes, you wouldn't immediately know, but our retail brand is not the most important thing to us. It is the members' retail brand that we want to reinforce as the first priority.
The company raised its profile when Do It Best announced it would become the anchor tenant at Electric Works.
Overwhelmed by it. It's so wonderful.
During the wrangling over funding for Electric Works, some proponents said the move was critical to keep the 450 Do It Best employees here. But Starr never made that threat.
I don't think we were close at all to leaving Allen County. That was never an issue, and that was never our intent. I think from the very beginning we tried to make it clear this has been our home since 1945. We want to continue to make this place our home. I think the business issue that we had to address, though, was we are led by a board of directors of 12 individuals, none of whom are from the state of Indiana.
Starr says the announcement attracted talent even before the move. The space fosters collaboration and teamwork.
And I sat down with a young woman who moved back to Northeast Indiana from Washington State. And then she chose to work at Do It Best just because she felt that this was the kind of environment where she could thrive and she would enjoy it. That is a conversation that we were not having 10 years ago, 5 years ago. It just wouldn't have happened. When someone says to you, I moved across the country to come work here, that leaves a mark.
And Starr sees a bright future.
As massive as you see a company like Home Depot, and they're a wonderful company, they do about $130 billion in sales in 1 year, if you can imagine that. That represents all of about 17% of the entirety of that industry. It's really not that much. The much larger piece is in independence, and that's who we serve. And the opportunity there is still tremendous. So I look at that message of growth and just say, we need to invest more in making sure that we're identifying, locating good members that already exist, and also planting stores in places where communities need that. And having an independent owner, it's very different than having a chain. I think you have somebody who's invested in your community, and it serves both interests very well.
Starr is also the chairman of the board at Parkview Health. I asked him if the health system has been transparent enough in its decision to close the birthing centers in DeKalb and LaGrange counties. You can watch his answer right now on Wayne.com.